What's up, guys? So I came on here real quick just to do a follow-up on my last video regarding Destiny, where I essentially said that I believe that a big part of her stress is directly linked to the show, a show she doesn't really want to be on but has to be because it's her only source of income. I also talked about the horrible decision of hers to form alliances with the ops. But what I didn't specifically say, and this is directly to Destiny, is that in my opinion, Destiny, Martell used you, okay? He used you to try to destroy his ex-wife, Melody, and you took the bait. You see, Destiny, you have to understand another aspect of the Mel Martell dynamic and open up your eyes to the fact that Martell is obsessed with Melody. So no matter how many times he tells you or he tells us that he's over his ex-wife, he isn't and he never will be. If he doesn't get his way with Mel, he will say and use anyone to try to break her down, and you were one of his pawns. Just like he used Ariane to humiliate and taunt and berate Mel on Instagram, he used you to repeat lies about Mel on the actual show. Destiny. Martell is on a mission to change the public perception of Mel, especially when it comes to who was to blame for the demise of the marriage, and he will use anyone to advance this false narrative. Prime example, I'm about to show y'all a clip where Destiny and Mel, they're talking, and essentially, it's so clear that Martell winds up his minion, Destiny, and sends her to Mel to repeat the "you were cheating" lie too on national TV. Take a look.
I told you he stopped by, right?
Girl, Martell's stopping by anybody who will listen to his sob stories.
He was voicing his opinion and his hurt and his disdain or what he feels. I guess he feels like you were cheating on him. He made that comment.
Now, Destiny, why would you repeat this? You're smart enough to know that a husband having a 7-year affair versus a wife who physically moved out of the house, therefore separating from her husband, and having a brief fling are not even comparable. How is this considered a "you were cheating too"? You know better. Yet you allowed him to put you out there to say that. And if you were a real friend back then to Mel like you claimed to be, you would have shut Martell down and let him know, don't even. I'm not going to repeat that because that is a false comparison. Now you done did all his dirty work. And now you're on IG crying, just like when Coleslaw was on IG screaming with her veins popping out. This appears to be the Martell Holt effect. And you're starting to give me Coleslaw vibes. You're finding out that attacking Mel is not good for your pockets. Speaking of the Martell Holt effect, look at this side-by-side picture. So look at Coleslaw last year. The picture on the left is from 2021 on her birthday. Last year. Now, between 2021 and 2022, we all know Coleslaw was Martell's head minion, okay? I mean, live after live after live, attacking Mel every single chance she had. And not a word from Martell. Now, look at her in 2022. That picture on the right. Just this past August, where she essentially said she was finished being his minion. So she had to celebrate her birthday at Chuck E. Cheese with Martell Holt nowhere to be found. So what's the moral of the story? Stay away from Martell. Everybody likes to act like Mel is the common denominator in all the drama. It ain't Mel, it's Martell. Martell loves to act like if it wasn't for Mel, the entire cast would still be friends. Not so. Honestly, Destiny, I don't know what made you think it was a good idea to take the lead of the dumbest person on the show. Martell is dumb as dirt, but you being Tweedledee decided to follow Tweedledum, and it's not working out for you. And I don't really care for Marceau and Maurice Scott, but one thing y'all can do is call them dumb. Y'all can call them ninjas every name in the book, but you cannot call them dumb. And you know what? There was one person on the show, one woman on the show that Martell could not use, and that was Kimmy, And she did not allow herself to be used by Martell because Kimmy is pissed that Martell used his side chick to expose to the world that her man Maurice was cheating. Ariane let us know that. No one knew about the Atlanta trip with women. Kimmy even said recently she didn't even know that the Atlanta trip was going to have all these quote-unquote linebackers. And because of that, Kimmy don't really fool with Martell like that. So that's why Martell cannot use her as another one of his minions. But honestly, y'all, I really hope Destiny can get the help that she needs. But, you know, a lot of y'all were saying on my last video that Mel was in fact the true friend. It was not Martell. It was not Tisha or any of the other Scotts. So yeah, you know, she messed up. But, you know, Destiny would always say, oh, Martell is the high school homie. That's the high school homie. So Martell seized on that. And he was like, bet, Destiny's loyal to me. So I'm going to use her to do my dirty work. Whatever beef or anger she has towards Mel, I'm going to use that to my advantage. So Destiny, Martell really ain't your friend. But I guess you too blind to recognize that because you and Martell unfortunately share the bond of hate for Mel. But real talk from me, if you are genuinely going through it, I hope you can get some help. Y'all, do you agree with my take that Martell used Destiny to try to destroy Mel? Do you believe her actions on the show reflect, or, you know, do you believe her actions on the show reflect maybe a combination of being used by Martell, and like many of you guys were saying in my comment section yesterday, you know, that she was jealous of Mel as well. So drop it in the comments. You know, the reunion should be very interesting. So let's see how she explains away the role she played this season. Anyway, y'all, that's all I got. So don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you so much and have a wonderful day.